And welcome back. Thank you for joining us once again as we get set for some more action here, some more intense competition. I mean, this has been a night full of just activity here in Baton Rouge. I mean, to even recap would just be pointless. Go back and watch part one if you missed any of Raw tonight. Believe me, this Raw after Mania is not disappointing. We all know it's a special night in the WWE Universe. We know that it's a night that anything can happen, as we have already seen here. We are wishing Alexa Bliss well in her future endeavors, as, yes, you heard that correctly, the Goddess has been relieved of her Monday night duties, and she's been overtaken by AJ Lee, who will be receiving a Raw Women's Championship title opportunity at the upcoming King of the Ring pay-per-view. But again, you heard it correctly. Alexa Bliss, it's done. She's gone. I'm still in shock here, but it's all right. Life goes on. Also, earlier tonight, we saw the Alpha Elites lay down a challenge for the newly won Raw Tag Team Championships. They don't care who it is. They just want to get in the ring and prove why they are the champions, and it was no fluke that they beat the family for those titles. Speaking of the family, we do have some news on them as they have been drafted to SmackDown. Yes, all of them. Well, I say all of them. All of them except Big Cass. Rusev, Matt Morgan, and Carmella have all been drafted over to SmackDown via the Superstar Shakeup. So, again, we do wish them well over there on SmackDown, and they had a lot of success over here on Raw. Very dominant faction. So I look for them to do some damage over there with the Wyatts and the club and everything that's going on over there with the newly formed 24K. Man, they made an impact last night, didn't they? Ted DiBiase was making his rounds there, really put his thumbprint over there on SmackDown. But we're focused here on Monday Night Raw, and we got Sami Zayn defending his newly won European Championship against Rob Van Dam. And that in itself was a strange occurrence last night, as Sami Zayn was taking on Shinsuke Nakamura in the finals of that mini-series for the championship. And mid-match, I mean, it was a pretty good back-and-forth match, but mid-match we did hear the distraction. Rob Van Dam's music was blaring throughout the sound system, and it seemed to be directed at Sami Zayn. And if you remember correctly, a few weeks ago, I believe it was the second week of the tournament, of the mini-series, that Sami Zayn had eliminated Rob Van Dam by putting him through a table. So Rob Van Dam kind of took exception, and he sat back and waited until the right opportunity, and basically issued his challenge to Sami Zayn, who answered the bell. And again, it seems like Sami may be a fighting champion. Very proud to hold that European Championship. Very proud to be the first one to hold it after its reinstatement here on Raw. But Rob Van Dam, he's not going anywhere. He's looking for a career rejuvenation, as we've seen out of Sting and Dolph Ziggler. Van Dam's looking to do the same, but he's not going to do it that easily against somebody at the caliber of Sami Zayn. Also, we do know there is a limousine parked outside here. We don't know why, and we definitely don't know who's in it. But again, I'm on the edge of my seat, awaiting the arrival of whoever that is. A beautiful tornado DDT there. But I'm trying to focus on this match. I'm having a hard time just with everything else that's going on. It seems like there's such a transition here on Raw. Again, we got the Superstar Shakeup going on, and you'll be hearing details about that over the next few weeks, and who's coming and who's going. And we also saw the release of Alexa Bliss tonight. Again, I'm in shock over that. One of the top female performers here on Raw, coming off the heels of what was a raucous WrestleMania. Again, if you missed that, hit that like and subscribe. Go back and watch that. Man, RVD hit a big DDT on Sami Zayn on the outside. That's going to give him some headaches tonight. Oh, he goes for an enziguri, and Sami Zayn swats him away. Throws him into that guardrail, which, again, keep in mind, there is a thin rubber padding on that, but that's all steel out there. Oh, Sami with a nice reversal and another DDT on the outside. Rob Van Dam, I was going to say he may be in jeopardy of a count out here, but Sami Zayn able to break it up. He doesn't want to win like that. But he wants to hit that blue thunder bomb on the outside, and that's exactly what he put away with Nakamura with last night. Kind of fumbled that a little bit, but again, you're going to have to forgive me, is that there's just so much going on here tonight. I got people in my ear shouting. The stadium is electric. And now we got Sami Zayn. I don't know what. Sami with a, oh! I don't know if that was necessary, but Sami with a haluva kick to Rob Van Dam's cranium into that turnbuckle post. And he might have knocked him out cold. RVD beginning to stir now as Zayn easily could have won with a count out right there. And again, I see Sami Zayn as you know, he's a good guy. He can be a bad guy. I mean, it's hard to tell with Sami Zayn, but lately he's been doing things the right way, and again, he's got to be on the ultimate high after winning that European Championship last night. But that was a questionable call there. I don't think that was necessary, but RVD seems to be okay. Seems to be able to shake off the cobwebs there. He's reeling for sure. Sami Zayn with a nice float over there. Victory roll. 1, 2, and that was a little bit of a slow count, but that's all right. The match continues. Followed up with a nice drop kick to the side of the RVD's jaw. My God, like I said, it's hard to keep up with everything that's going on here tonight. Absolutely. We do know that Dolph Ziggler is going to be taking on Big E in a King of the Ring qualifier later on. RVD slips out of what looked to be a body slam there, and he finds himself in a little bit of trouble. He's got to get back on the offensive. Zayn's really been taking it to him, but there's a nice little power bomb. Mr. Monday Night himself, and here we go, vintage Rolling Thunder from Rob Van Dam, and we know that usually sets up the 5-star, but he's opting for the cover there. Zayn able to kick out, not even at a 1 count. You're going to have to do more than that. And here we go, RVD. We know what he's looking for, 5-star. Zayn rolled out of the way of that one. Luckily, most likely saving his European Championship there. Nobody wants a 24-hour title reign. RVD finds himself in trouble once again, dumped to the outside. Zayn looks like he's got something in mind here. Oh, we've seen this. The dive-through tornado DDT to the outside. And again, more damage to the cranium of Rob Van Dam. And this guy's got to be careful. He just came back from a serious injury a few months ago. Well, a few weeks ago, really, not even a few months ago. He was on the shelf for a long time, and with his reckless style, he could be headed right back there. And I'm kind of surprised that the majority of this match has taken place on the outside of the ring. It's kind of uncharacteristic of Sami Zayn, but here we go. We see him getting back in the ring now, setting up RVD. Looking to slingshot him with something here. He's going to be a slingshot drop kick right on the button. Zayn heading back up to the top. He can hit you with that area assault just as well as anybody. What a pretty swanton that was. And Zayn has got the momentum, pretty much all of it in this match now. And another Blue Thunder Bomb. RVD could be gone. Ref, what the hell are you doing? 1, 2. And the referee out of position there gives Rob Van Dam that extra little second. He was able to kick out. Sami Zayn's pumped. RVD goes for a clothesline, and Zayn hits him low. A low blow from Sami Zayn. 1, 2, and that's going to be it. And Zayn, come hell or high water, he's going to do whatever is necessary to get the job done. Zayn does not want to be a 24-hour title holder. That is not a moniker that he wants to have applied. Very impressive showing from both of these men here tonight. RVD looks for that 5-star, but again, that was the turning point right there. Had he hit that, I believe we may be looking at a new European champion. But nonetheless, Sami Zayn able to pick up the victory in a questionable fashion, to say the least. But there you go. Sami Zayn, again, proudly holding on to that new European title, and we'll have to see who steps up to the plate to challenge him. Congratulations once again, Sami Zayn. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, as mentioned earlier, we do have that limousine still parked outside, and we're going to find out who's in it sooner or later. Come right back. And we welcome the arrival of the big dog, Roman Reigns, making his way down to his yard. And ladies and gentlemen, we thank you once again. We are live from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, coming off the heels of what was an amazing WrestleMania last night in New Orleans. And again, if you missed any of it, it's all right. It's, you know, don't sweat it. Just hit the like, hit the subscribe. You can go back and watch Raw's WrestleMania. You can go back and watch SmackDown's WrestleMania. Tell us which one you thought was better. I mean, I don't want to be the one to make that decision, but I was very impressed with a lot of the competitors here we have in the universe mode. And again, this man here, the Shield, I gotta say, I was a little shocked. Last night they took on Perfect Protection and Curtis Axel and the War Raiders, and I expected a little bit more of a fight out of Perfect Protection, but the Shield just, man, WrestleMania spotlights on them. They turned the dial to 11 for sure. They just absolutely cremated Perfect Protection last night. Just embarrassed them beyond belief. I mean, that match was not even close. Like I said, when the spotlight's on the Shield, all three of those guys know how to really kick it in gear. Roman Reigns got a little bit of a spotlight on him here tonight. He's going to be taking on one half of the OWN and Adam Cole. And this should be an interesting match, as this is also a King of the Ring qualifier. And you're going to be seeing a lot more qualifying matches coming up the next few weeks, as we have to get that King of the Ring tournament set. And that pay-per-view will be held later this month, live from Buffalo. But as you can see, this man, Adam Cole, making his way down to the ring, and he has made some waves along with Dolph Ziggler these last few weeks. Since joining forces, these guys have really put their thumbprint here on Monday Night Raw. They have absolutely shaken Raw's foundation to its core, and they are looking to do some more damage. And again, a win over Roman Reigns here tonight would absolutely propel Adam Cole into that upper echelon. Not only that, but it'll get him into the King of the Ring tournament. And you think about it, if Dolph Ziggler is able to win his match later tonight against Big E, and somehow if Adam Cole can come away with a victory here against Roman Reigns, sets up an interesting possibility in that tournament. But we're not going to. I'm not going to jump too far forward there. That's again, Adam Cole's got his work cut out for him here tonight. I'm not going to take anything away from this guy. He's one of the most talented superstars on the roster. That is undebatable. In my eyes, that is undebatable. But we're going to see if he can prove it here tonight against one of the biggest and one of the best, one of the toughest badasses we got over here, Roman Reigns. Again, coming out of WrestleMania with a lot of momentum. Heavy right hand sends Cole into the corner. And Reigns has got him rocking and reeling as he repeatedly slams that face of Cole into the turnbuckle. And here we go. Love him or hate him. Again, he is the big dog. He claims this as his yard. And he's showing Adam Cole why. Cole with a nice reversal, but there you see Reigns is able to hold his own. He's not known as the most technical wrestler we have, but again, he's very capable in there. He doesn't need to reverse everything when he can take everything, you know. This guy can take so much damage, and he just keeps coming. He just keeps fighting. The heart, the determination that the big dog shows week after week is just more than impressive. Nice little arm drag, and a heavy shot there to Adam Cole. This guy can throw some hands. Roman Reigns, not only that, he's got the power too. He picks Adam Cole up out of a deadlift into a power bomb. That is a devastating move, and he is pumped up here tonight. Why shouldn't he be with everything else that's going on here? As you see, we also know last night at WrestleMania, speaking of 24K, as I alluded to earlier, taking over the show last night, we saw Raw's Kofi Kingston. Not only Raw's Kofi Kingston, but the New Day's Kofi Kingston joined 24 Karat. And where's that going to leave Big E and Xavier Woods? I'm curious to find out, but Roman Reigns has got something in mind here. He's looking to do the damage. Adam Cole, luckily, fighting out of that. Fighting for his life, fighting for his career there, because, oh, a nice backstabber. If Roman Reigns would have hit that apron power bomb, that may have been it for Adam Cole. There's just such a size difference in these two. But Cole, you can see, like I said, he can hold his own. One little slip, one little reversal there, and this guy is back in business. As dangerous as anybody. Roman continues to fight out. Man, what a big clothesline. That'll break your back. Roman didn't get the power bomb, but he got that clothesline against the ring apron, and that's going to do just as much damage to the back of Adam Cole. And here we go again. Roman's looking to set him up one more time, and he's taking him over to that guardrail. Oh, shit! Like a rag doll, Adam Cole was draped. Hung out to dry on that security wall, which again, a little bit of rubber there, but you're looking at mostly steel under there. That is unforgiving. Adam Cole is just out of it right now. Continues to get hammered with these hands of Roman Reigns. And there you go, another reversal. Oh, God! Roman just hit his face on the steps. We'll have to see if that has an effect. It looks like it was enough to turn the tide here. Adam Cole's in control. Reigns took a nasty, nasty bump face first on those steel steps. Adam Cole follows it up with a boot to the temple. And just like that, Reigns finds himself in some trouble here. Don't ever count this guy out. Again, you see a nice reversal back elbow there. Sends Cole into the corner. And he's looking to send him to the other side of the ring and followed up with a nice clothesline. A lot of momentum behind that one. Might have knocked the wind out of Adam Cole. Reigns looking to do some more damage to that face, that head area. And again, remember what's on the line here. Roman Reigns setting him up for a spear. Will Reigns go to the King of the Ring tournament? Reigns hits the spear. 1, 2, and Roman. Oh! Roman Reigns trying to punch his ticket to that King of the Ring tournament. Falls half a second shy as Adam Cole was able to power out of that pin. But he's paying the price now with a gut-wrench powerbomb. And Reigns is more than fired up. Continues the attack with the heavy right hands to Adam Cole's face. And some more. And again, keep in mind with these King of the Ring matches, the general manager, Chris Jericho, he doesn't want to see any fluky finishes. He doesn't want to see interference. He has stated earlier tonight, not only was the Gentleman's Club banned from ringside during the Aiden English match, Dolph Ziggler's banned from ringside here tonight in this match, and Adam Cole is barred from ringside in Dolph Ziggler's match. So we should see some good one-on-one action here tonight, as that was a nice little European uppercut by Reigns. Sends Cole into the ropes, and bang! A Superman punch! Adam Cole is in as much trouble as he's ever been in his life right now. Cole looks to get to his feet. He's got to come up with a big reversal here or kiss it goodbye. Oh! And a spear from the big dog. That has got to be enough. 1, 2. What the hell? We are seeing some amazing fortitude from the Raw superstars here tonight. Adam Cole, I can't believe my eyes. Adam Cole was able to kick out of that spear, but he was quickly sent back to the outside. And again, I'm more than impressed. And a huge clothesline there from Reigns. And again, I haven't even mentioned Reigns last night at the Rumble, sticking his nose in Braun Strowman's business. I don't know exactly what that was about, if that was something that he and Samoa Joe had planned, or if Roman was just looking to make more of an impact. Maybe he was bored because his match didn't last very long, but nonetheless, Roman Reigns making his presence known at WrestleMania last night, just like he's doing here tonight to Adam Cole. And he looks like he is just terrorizing Adam Cole now, not even worried. We're at a, 7 count from the ref. Referee has just hit the count of 8. These guys are in trouble getting a count out here. And what is going on? Roman Reigns looks like he's taking Adam Cole to the back. We have a double count out. No one's going to advance to the King of the Ring. What is going on here tonight? Now wait a minute, we got cameras picking up. And Braun Strowman! This is the gorilla position right here. Braun Strowman was waiting on Roman Reigns. Braun Strowman is a SmackDown superstar. And again, he doesn't appreciate Reigns sticking his nose in his business last night against Samoa Joe. And again, Braun Strowman just must have been waiting on Roman Reigns there at the gorilla position, and he is just taking it to town right now. Talk about catching hands. This is a guy you don't want to catch his hands. Big time trash can hit there to Roman Reigns. And Braun Strowman's looking to deliver the final blow. And Strowman with a devastating Roman fight out of it. A devastating powerbomb through the table. Braun Strowman just annihilated Roman Reigns. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are wasting no time here, and we are jumping right into our next segment, welcoming the Universal Champion. Yes, this man was able to overcome the momentum of Daniel Bryan last night, and in more than impressive fashion, once again, he held on to that Universal Championship, basically making the statement that he is here to stay. Sting is not a part-time champion. Sting is not somebody who's... we all thought he might have been going away after WrestleMania. He was going to maybe drop the title there to D-Bry and take a hike, but as you can see, he's still wearing it proudly. And impressively, last night he had to reach down and come up with something again. I mean, to stop the momentum train that is Daniel Bryan. WWE Universe was behind him 110%, so Sting really had to reach down and find something that was there 20 years ago, and he came out with the Surfer Stinger look, you know, the short blonde hair and the scorpion on the tights, and it was beautiful. But tonight he's here to say a few words and address the WWE Universe as their Universal Champion. Let's hear what he's got to say. Sting is basically saying he has done everything there is to do now that he has a WrestleMania victory under his belt. He's wondering what's next. What is next for the Stinger and the Universal title? Well, he's going to tell you what's next. Basically, Sting is going to continue to defend that Universal Championship as long as he can, getting his name in the record books. Sting is basically stating that he's never seen the talent in wrestling that he sees here in the WWE today, and that is the reason that he wants to come out here each and every night and step up and see what these guys have. Stinger is stating he's going to be a fighting champion. And like I said, he's going to do everything that he can to hold on to that Universal Championship. Everything within the rules, though. I mean, that's the way Sting's always been. He's not a dirty guy. You're not going to see low blows or chair shots or baseball bats to the face during a match. I mean, Stinger works hard, and he's here for not only for himself, but to entertain the WWE Universe as long as he possibly can. And he says as long as he's here, he plans on being the Universal Champion. Sting basically making the definitive statement that he is not going anywhere. There was a lot of speculations, you know, like I said, Sting's status was up in the air, and people were stating even if he did win the title, you know, he kept the title, he might come out here tonight and retire, but exactly the opposite. Sting is issuing a challenge, an open challenge to everybody in the locker room. Bring your best, step up, put up, or shut up. Because in order to be here with Stinger, you're going to have to be the best. To be the man, you have got to beat the man. Sting is pumped, and this crowd is loving it, ladies and gentlemen. Your Universal Champion, still Sting. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody heard the challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gentlemen's Club has made their presence known. Now, what do they want with Sting? Earlier tonight, we did see Aiden English take on Shinsuke Nakamura, and he was assaulted by Apollo Crews, the returning Apollo Crews, I should say. But that is a story for another time as we see the Gentlemen's Club. All three of them have their eyes locked on the Universal Champion right now, and this cannot be good for Sting. Lars Sullivan enters the ring. The other two hold off. Lars picks him up. Lars immediately with the freak accident to the Stinger. Lars Sullivan makes a statement here tonight. Lars Sullivan just walked in the ring and with no words made his intentions clear as he hit the freak accident, and here we go. Lars Sullivan just tore away his gentleman's clothing and is unleashing the beast on the Universal Champion. Lars Sullivan wants Sting, and my God, I don't think that's who Sting had in mind when he was addressing the universe here tonight. But wait a minute! Is that Daniel Bryan? Daniel Bryan makes his way to the ring, but he's immediately attacked. Didn't even get into the ring before he was just annihilated, ransacked. And Jack Gallagher with a heavy right hand puts the exclamation point on Daniel Bryan. Ladies and gentlemen, stick with us. Up next, we have combustible elements on the loose. Big E, Dolph Ziggler, next.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
And here we go. We are set for some more one-on-one action as this King of the Ring qualifier will be underway here shortly. Big E of the New Day. And again, question marks are surrounding everyone here on Monday Night Raw, especially the New Day. As we know that Kofi Kingston is no longer a Monday Night Raw superstar, he has taken his talents to SmackDown and joined Bobby Roode and Ted DiBiase in 24K and the new WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre. Again, the events of the last 24 hours have just been earth-shattering here in WWE. But tonight, Big E has to shift his focus if he wants any type of opportunity at that King of the Ring tournament. So he's got a tall order at hand here against Dolph Ziggler. And you want to talk about somebody who has all the momentum in the world. And I hate to say it, I hate to give Dolph Ziggler any type of credit. I mean, he is a great in-ring wrestler, we know that, but last night he proved exactly that. No one in the world gave this guy a chance last night against Shawn Michaels. And he took his lumps, you know. You went back and watched that match, he took his hits, and he kept coming and he kept kicking out, and he kept bringing the fight to the Heartbreak Kid. Eventually he was able to outlast Shawn Michaels and pick up the victory, which is enormous. Dolph Ziggler claiming to be the new Mr. WrestleMania, and I guess rightfully so. Again, like Sting said, to be the man, you got to beat the man, and that is exactly what Dolph Ziggler did last night, but he's going to have to do it again here tonight if he wants any shot at that Universal title. Ziggler's going to have to get through Big E and enter that King of the Ring tournament. The winner of that tournament will be granted a title shot. But as it stands right now, this is the third, I believe, the third King of the Ring qualifying match tonight, and I don't think we have a single competitor yet. Chris Jericho has tried to do the right thing in banning any outside interference, but so far it hasn't really been working out in his favor, as we saw Apollo Crews interfere in the Nakamura and Aiden English match, and we saw Roman Reigns and Adam Cole ended in a double countout. Oh man, nice DDT there. So I'm curious if we're finally going to get a winner here in this match. I'm sure all that stuff's going to be addressed next week, but living in the here and now, we gotta have at least one person go to the King of the Ring tournament by the end of the night here. And this lines up to be an interesting match, to say the least. These two have a little bit of history together. If you remember a few years ago when they kind of teamed up there with AJ Lee and took care of a little bit of business for a while. And here we go. What the fuck is Zack Ryder doing here? Now, we do know that Zack Ryder, he hit the Rough Rider on Big E. The referee is calling for the bell. What? We're going to sort all this out, and we'll be right back. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the match has been ordered to restart at the direction of General Manager Chris Jericho, and Zack Ryder remains on the outside, and he's going to pay for that decision. As during the commercial break, Chris Jericho ordered this match to restart. He said, "We must have a winner here tonight. There will be no more outside interference tolerated." Zack Ryder has opted to stay out here on the outside for whatever reason. He seems to be locked on Big E. And we see that move once again. We saw Sami Zayn do that earlier tonight to RVD. Very, very dangerous maneuver there. But again, we know Zack Ryder is a SmackDown superstar. We know that SmackDown and Raw, with WrestleMania last night and Raw tonight, we know they're all in the same area here and things like that can happen. We saw Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman mix it up earlier moments ago, and now again, another SmackDown superstar, Zack Ryder, makes an appearance here on Raw, and he seems to be aligning himself with Dolph Ziggler, or at least attempting to. At least trying to get in the good graces, and here we go. It's not going to help as Big E hits the big ending, and Ziggler maybe hearing the fat lady singing 1, 2. He's able to kick out of that. I am not sure how. Not many people have we ever seen kick out of the big ending, but again, Dolph Ziggler with a whirlwind of momentum behind him. Not giving up, not giving in. He wants to be part of that King of the Ring tournament. He needs that Universal Championship to solidify his status here on Monday Night Raw as the top dog. And again, Zack Ryder seems to be cheering him on, looking to get in the good graces, as he provided a small distraction there for Big E. But again, as you see there, Big E, it's going to take a lot more than Zack Ryder to keep Big E down. Able to reverse that Hurricane Rana into a powerbomb, and he's looking to set him up again, and he's going to hit Dolph with the second. The big ending one more time. And Zack Ryder's got him distracted. Big E's heading outside. You need to be going for the cover, big man. He's slamming Zack Ryder around out there. We all know Ryder's got a big mouth. I guess that was enough to piss Big E off. And Big E just lawn darts Ryder face first. Right into that LED turnbuckle post. And that might be it for Zack Ryder. I don't know, but Dolph Ziggler's following it up now. Again, ever the opportunist, he's going to capitalize on any weakness. And Big E's, he's got to keep his attention on Dolph Ziggler. I believe he may have had the match won there had he just gone for the cover. And this brings another question to mind. Again, we know, we do know that Kofi Kingston has taken his talents to SmackDown. I don't see any sign of Xavier Woods anywhere. What is going to become of the New Day as Dolph Ziggler just charges at Big E? Slams him into that ring apron, following up with a foot to the gut. There's just so many question marks. WrestleMania is just a turning of the tide here in WWE, and the Raw after Mania is always a show full of combustible elements and surprises, and tonight definitely not falling short as Big E's in a little bit of trouble here, and Dolph Ziggler drags him over so he can use the ropes as leverage. 1, 2, and that's going to be, Big E able to power out of it. Dolph Ziggler almost punching his ticket there to the King of the Ring tournament. Zack Ryder cheering him on. Ziggler hits Big E with a big jumping elbow there. Pretty impressive move. And Ziggler placating to the crowd. He's getting them pumped up. He's telling them this is it. It's my time now. The OWN has taken over Monday Night Raw. Ziggler with that beautiful headstand. Oh, handstand headlock. I guess that's what you would call that. Now, I'm sorry if I feel a little bit drained right now. This night has just been... Man, it's taking a toll. Taking a toll on my voice, taking a toll on my energy here. I can't keep up with everything that's going on tonight. Dolph Ziggler setting him up, looking to end this right here. And there's a... Oh, but Big E ducked out of it. Hit Ziggler with a freight train off the ropes. That may have been enough to put him away. Not even close. Didn't even get a 2 count. And again, what is with Zack Ryder out here? Why is Zack Ryder pledging allegiance to Dolph Ziggler? Is he part of OWN? Has he joined OWN? It doesn't matter because Big E's got him up again. And a big ending! That is the 3rd one tonight. And he follows this one up with a cover. That's got to be it. 1, 2, and Dolph Ziggler. I don't know how the hell he's doing it, folks, but Dolph Ziggler resiliently kicks out of that one again. And Big E now is just taking his frustrations out on Zack Ryder. And why not? Everybody else does. Lifting Ryder up on his shoulders into the fireman's carry. And once again, he's going to launch him. My God! Oh, my God! Somebody call a medic. Jesus Christ. Zack Ryder. He's broken in half. And I don't mean to plagiarize, but he's broken in half. Somehow he's back to his feet. As Dolph Ziggler's looking to drill that elbow into the heart of Big E now, repeatedly. Huge, big-time impact here with these elbow drops. And you can see the stamina and the training, conditioning of Dolph Ziggler to be able to do this. After what has been a grueling matchup that's been restarted, interfered with. I mean, this is... Can anything else happen here on Monday Night Raw? My God, we got to cover 1, 2, and Dolph Ziggler almost picks up a victory there as Big E's able to roll that powerful shoulder off the mat. And another big elbow drop there and a kip up from Ziggler, and he is in... He's under no stress at all right now, to say the least. Ziggler is in control of the big man here. He's just dragging him around over to the ropes. And again, I fear what we have yet to come. We do know the Intercontinental Championship will be on the line in tonight's main event. As The Undertaker, your new Intercontinental Champion. Dolph Ziggler with a fucking zigzag. I can't even get a goddamn sentence out. That's going to be it. 1, 2, and Dolph Ziggler is not yet going to the King of the Ring. I'm sorry. My God. I don't mean to keep screaming false finishes here. But this is unbelievable. I can't even attempt to do commentary. I can't get a word out edgewise. Big E with a hell of a belly-to-belly there. This is one of the most amazing Raws I've ever seen in my life. As Big E once again finds himself distracted by Zack Ryder, and taking your eyes off Dolph Ziggler is not a good idea. As you can see right there, following up with a bulldog. Ziggler's heading to the top rent district here. And he gets some air with a gorgeous elbow drop. Shades of his former mentor, his former idol, Shawn Michaels. And Ziggler is once again in control thanks to the presence of Zack Ryder out there. And this match continues. Unbelievable. I'm just... And another zigzag. I almost said Rough Rider. I'm distracted by Zack Ryder too, and that might be enough. 1, 2, and that is going to be it. Dolph Ziggler advances. Definitively, we have our first participant in the King of the Ring tournament. And Jesus God, can we take a commercial break? Wow. You saw a very impressive display there from Dolph and Big E, but again, with all the question marks surrounding New Day and the presence of Zack Ryder out here allegedly joining the OWN, Big E just was not able to overcome everything else that's going on here. Dolph Ziggler will be participating in the King of the Ring tournament. Zack Ryder seems to join OWN here on Monday Night Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to go get a drink. We will be right back. Come on back. And welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I do feel better after that drink. Thank you for asking. But we are shifting gears here as we see an unexpected appearance here from Ruby Riott. I don't have this on my agenda tonight. I'm not sure what exactly is going on here, but regardless, nobody seems to be in a hurry to stop her, so we'll see what she's out here, what she has to say. Ruby Riott.
A lot of resilience on display.
I'm not sure exactly what she's got on her mind here. But basically she's saying now it's time to face reality. I'm not sure what she's alluding to. I'm sorry, I'm just in the dark. I'm just as in the dark as everyone else here. I apologize. Again, this was not on my agenda here tonight. I don't know what this is about, but basically Ruby Riott's saying she's tired of sitting back. Same thing as AJ Lee. She's tired of sitting on the stand. She's tired of not being included in the matches. She's questioning why she wasn't part of that ladder match. What is going on? As now we see the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, making her way out here. And Asuka last night, who was involved in that ladder match, unable to pick up the victory. As you can see, there is no Raw Women's Championship around her waist. Naomi, by the way, was the one that was able to finally climb that ladder and grab that title and take it home. But again, Ruby Riott's out here basically just reassessing her status on Raw, and she's cut off by Asuka seemingly quickly. And Asuka is basically stating that Ruby knows why she's here. Let's get down to it.
Bad blood is a-boiling.
And Ruby Riott taking exception to Asuka cutting into her promo time here. Basically issuing a challenge to Asuka. This is unbelievable. This was not even on my agenda tonight. I had no clue. And now, are we setting up a match here? Is Ruby Riott basically, or is Asuka asking for a match against Ruby? What is going on here? The WWE Universe would like to see it. Yeah, I'd kind of like to see that too. And Ruby Riott says she's going to unleash a fury on Asuka that's never been seen before in WWE. The entire WWE is going to bear witness to what Ruby Riott can do, and she's starting with Asuka, the Empress of Tomorrow.
I don't think you can be any more clear than that.
My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's events are just... I can't even keep up with it anymore. This is unbelievable. Ruby Riott and Asuka seem to be set on having a match, but there you see that limo. We're going to find out who's in that next. Join us for part 3.